Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. We are at 1363 Southeast 135th Avenue here in Portland. We are located just to the right of the front door. That's as you face the house from the street. I have a 4-inch ABS cleanout. It has been hiding under this little trash can thing. In case I put that back over it. Now we're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Dropping into the cleanout here. Water is running and we'll zero out there at the base of the cleanout. Thank you, sir. And from the looks of it here, I'm hoping I don't get myself too excited right out of the gate. It looks like they ran, I saw manholes in the road. That's usually a good sign the city has run a main lateral up the street. A lot of these kind of flag lot style homes, you end up with these 300-foot monster sewer lines. Nobody wants a line like that. Unless you're pitched up on a gigantic hillside, lines that length almost never have proper slope and grade. Always riddled with bellies and things. And regular lines already have enough trouble with that. We're going to do a little bit of standing water here. That's a very minor belly. With water running, my camera head is barely getting under the water. So when that drains out there, we're going to have a very tiny little belly left over. Transitioning here to PVC pipe. I'll take a closer look at that joint as we come back out. That might have bumped to 6-inch. It might still be 4-inch. We'll take a closer look in a minute, but quite a clean sewer line. Very little buildup. It's nice to see that. All right, looks like we're tying right into the manhole. Cool. That's what I was hoping. Now we're going to go locate the camera head really quick here while the pipe drains off. Then we'll pull back in here once everything's drained out and we'll get a better look at everything. Thus far, the only thing to take a look at is a little belly, which I think is going to drain out to a very minor amount. Alrighty, line ties directly into the manhole. So if you go, in general, I describe everything as if you're standing in the street facing the house, facing the front of it. So it's kind of just a general route. The line again pops out, about 5 feet to the right of the front door. It then jaunts over towards the front right corner of the driveway. So the front right corner just before the driveway meets the street. A few feet from reaching that corner there, the line makes a turn and then does kind of an angled shot over to the manhole. If you kind of see where the manhole is, you can kind of imagine the line runs. It's a pretty simple configuration. Only makes a couple turns. But essentially, if you draw an imaginary line from the front right corner of the driveway to the manhole, that's, you can pretty well eyeball the route the line takes. And the homeowner here has done a really good job of not putting cooking oil and grease down the line. There is just a tad in there. Relative to most lines, this is very clean. I had a house the other day that was I was doing a 10-month warranty inspection on a brand new construction home. Less than a year, they developed almost an inch thick layer of grease buildup. So if you're not mindful of it, it can build up on you very quickly. I think that was a house that was putting an extraordinary amount down there, but that's what happens sometimes. Anyway, the line does look like it bumps to 6-inch there. That does appear to be making a diameter change. That tie-in right there just in front of us is called a test tee. It's a diagnostic used when the line's first installed. This is where they put a test bladder in. Fill the whole line up with water, make sure it holds the water, and then once that test is passed off, they cap it off, and that's that. It's kind of like a clean out. It's not a clean out that's really ever used again. So right here at about 27 feet, this little belly dissipates off. My camera right now is kind of upside down. Water line's at the top of the screen. There's a very minor little belly. I think it's the rinky-dink. It's hardly even worth talking about. It's so tiny. It runs from about 23 to 27 feet there, and it doesn't even look like you have a 1/4 of an inch of water. It's about a 1/16. I will write a range of 1/16 to 1/4 inch, but the water line doesn't even hit the bottom of my camera lens. which is a 1/4 inch off the bottom of the pipe, approximately. So that one's a long ways off from needing any fixing there. So this right here, this is a little bit of grease buildup. In fact, this is what a lot of lines look like end to end throughout the entirety of it. That's what you don't want your whole line to look like right there. Not sure why you got a little extra grease in that spot, but all right, we have good flow all the way to the main. All the pipe we just scoped there is in good condition. Quite a clean sewer line to boot. Sewer line is functioning properly at this time.